Hello guys, Garcia here. This is part 16 of our Eye of the Beholder playthrough. So if you guys remember, we just went back into the Dwarven ruins to deliver the potion to the king, the Dwarven king. So now that he's okay, we are back here. I promised you guys that I was going to start this episode in this section already. I actually also tried to resurrect the person that had the bones that we found in the last episode. It's a mage. I think his name is like Kirath or something like that. But he only has like 20 HP, so he's pretty much not usable right now. So we are going to keep going with our party here. Reason why I'm going back into this entrance again is because looking back at my footage in the last episode, there was a door I didn't open. Yeah, I think it was here. Yes, because I opened the passage, yes. So I explored this part, but there was a door like right here that I didn't open. So let's check it out. There you go. I think we're pretty close to the end here. This might even be the last episode. I'm not sure if there's still a lot of stuff to explore here, but we'll see. Oh, I'm giving the wrong guy the arrows. Okay. So we got a key here. So we have only this key, right? Dwarven key doesn't count. No, we actually have two keys. I was trying to remember. Yeah, we got two keys. One for the main door, right? The door that we need to open. When we started the celestial navigation process here, the first door we got was a locked door. So since we have been opening all of the doors in sequence, I'm guessing that if I just proceed to the next sequence of stone pushing here, I will be able to get the same door. They have been going in order for us, so let's see. Well, yeah. So we explored all of the four sides. Actually three. This is the fourth, right? We are paralyzed here, so let me unparalyze my people here. Okay. There you go. So let's burn one key here. I'm pretty close. This is probably one of the last sections in this green dungeon here. Let's go right first. Checking for buttons, passages. Nothing. So let's see what we got. Probably a Nilithid, if I had to guess. Two sides. Oh, this is one of those, right? This is one of those rooms that teleport you, I'm guessing. Yes, I saw like a wand and now we have a door here. This room is just teleporting me all around here. Medallion. Well, not putting any medallion on the necks of our guys here if without knowing what they do. Resurrection. That's always good. Haven't been using that much because I've played this game so much that I mostly know what to avoid here. Hold monster. Hold monster. Would that work against the beholder? I'm guessing not. In D&D, the actual RPG, this game is based on AD&D, right? So advanced. So it's the second edition. The beholder in the third edition, I think, has the central eye and a bunch of smaller eyes, obviously. And the central eye actually has an anti-magic effect. So everybody that the beholder is looking directly onto with his main eye, everybody is can't use spells against them, or the effectiveness of the spells is way smaller. Oh, there's a button here. Not opening it right now, there's still more place to explore, so there's a button on that side. So because of that fact, probably the beholder also is going to be basically immune to magic too in this game, I'm imagining. There's actually a couple of methods to involve in the kill of the beholder. When we are closer, I will explain to you guys. Okay. Man, this corridor is so long. If I had to check each one for passages, it would be forever here. Oh. Oh, we got the bad, very bad thing here. Bad combination, that's what the word I was trying to remember. We got everybody paralyzed. The guys that need to fight, and also the guys that can de-paralyze the guys. So we need to rest a little bit just to for the paralysis here to expire. But now the Illithid is on the loose. Oh my god. And he did the same thing again. This guy's the genius. He got paralyzed again. So just a little bit. There you go. Hopefully we can fight him now. This is insane. This guy is just... Oh my god. Okay. Sure. Now you guys are seeing why I hate this enemy. Wait, I think we are screwed here, actually. Because I can't rest for a whole lot here. Oh, alright. I thought the prince was going to die, because obviously he's in very poor shape here. I don't have any cure serious, so I need to rest. I was resting just to remove the paralysis, but now I need to rest for for real. Man, these last two Illithids have been annoying. Let's save here because I've been taking a beating. Now that I think about it, there's actually 3 methods for killing the beholder, but there's one that I'm not going to use at all. So I mean, I'm thinking about the other 2. Come on. At least we can remove the paralysis here. But my god, this guy has been paralyzing the entire group here, constantly. And man, what a hit. 31. That's rough. I'm actually going to use another one. That was pretty bad. Okay. Now is less bad, I would say. But my god, that's a lot of damage. And that's a huge room, my god. And pretty empty too. So let's see, let's check for passages. So buttons, no, 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 no. Oh, there's actually a button here. It's alright, we have 2 passages that we need to check. But we are not going to check them yet. We still have 1 door to go. Here's another one. Let's see who is going to paralyze now. Oh, there you go. Finally, got a little bit lucky here. There it is. Vengeance. So let's see if we have another passage here too. Huh. No? So let's check this passage here first, I guess. Where was it? Here? Oh, we have company already. Oh, this enemy is annoying. I can't use the bow against him. We just never hit. Okay. Oh, there's another one. I think these are the same creatures that attack you in the Baldur's Gate game. Which one? I think 1 or 2. The PS2 version, the Dark Alliance version. Otiug or Otiug or something like that. Starting to remember. Probably there's more, but I need to get my arrows here. Okay. There you go. Oh, there's another one. Alright. What is this? Huge room. Oh, this is the place. I remember this vividly. This is the door that's going to take us to the final dungeon, level 12. I'm pretty sure. Let's check it out here. I do have a key. I'm glad that I looked through the footage and I found out that one door was left unopened. There you go. So let's check it out. Yes, this is the place. As you can see, we explored all of the sides of the Celestial Navigation puzzle just to finish up on this part. Basically a corridor with just a teleporter. This part I remember like 100% because it caused me such a... What word would I use here, or should I use here? I was in awe. I thought it was so cool that the only way to proceed to the last level was through a teleporter, you know, that you had to find after doing like this huge level-long puzzle, you know. But let's check that other secret passage to see if we can get like an item or something. And the last level also has a fantastic soundtrack. Oh, the passage is actually here, I think. Has a fantastic soundtrack, the best song in the game. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, takes us to the same place. So yeah, guys, I think this is the... If we can kill the Beholder, this might be the final episode. I thought we had a little bit more to go here, but the moment I saw this door, I instantly remembered. Alright, so let's check what item do we need. So the dagger's there, the medallions are there, the scepter's there. Oh, the orb is not. This is like a diamond. I've never seen the last item. I don't even know if there's like the last item here in the game. It seems to be like a diamond, the shape, right? I'm actually excited. It's been years since the last time I've been here. Oh, there we are. This looks so cool, man. Even though it doesn't make a whole lot of, like, aesthetically, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense at all. But it does look cool. And you guys are not going to believe how we are meant to proceed here. So, this part I remember 100%, differently from other parts that I had forgotten. Because of the way we need to proceed here. So, if I press this, I'm going to take a fireball to the face here, or a lightning bolt, one of the two, as you can see here. This hole reeks faintly of smoke. There you go. So, usually, back in the day when I reached this point, it's just basically a locked room, right? With this central pillar here with the teleporter. So you are meant to find out what you need to do. So I used to stay here hours, just touching everything, taking 10,000 fireballs. I used to think like, maybe if I can take like 3 fireballs, then a path will open up and stuff. Nope. So what I find out in all of my days of trial and error is that besides right here, left side of the place in which you are going to receive the fireballs here, if you click this one, is the place we need to go to proceed. But the way we need to do it is actually with the orb of power. I used to throw like every items I could possibly find, and I actually found out this by complete accident. So how are you meant to know this? I don't know. I learned it by myself back in the day. I used to keep like until like 3-4 a.m. playing the game, just trying to find out which item worked. Because it was so hard to find out, I never forgot. Oh, the eye motif here is pretty strong, huh? Even on the floor. But I don't remember the layout of the level at all. I just remember that first part, and I know that the beholder is here somewhere. That's all I know. Oh my god. I didn't remember that either. What's that? That's a golem, I guess. So I'm not going to even try to use my bow here, it's not gonna work. Armor class must be high as hell. And golems usually are very resistant to spells, so we have to just melee our way here. Actually, he's kind of slow, which is good, obviously. As you can see, we are not hitting our attacks at all. That's mainly because his armor class must be very high, so we are just straight up missing. Oh, there you go. Have to rest. The prince here took like 40 damage in 2 fights. I don't know how many of those guys there are. I love this music so much, you have no idea. This is probably on my top 5 like favorite songs, game songs of all time. And I had like Super Nintendo, PlayStation, Master System, I had a bunch of stuff. But when I was a kid, this was so cool reaching this place right here. Oh, I just got lost for a second. That's why I wanted to play the Super Nintendo version and not the DOS version. I have nothing against the DOS version at all. Quite the opposite. But it doesn't have the music, you know? And this music is very cool. And also graphically, the Super Nintendo obviously is more powerful than the MS-DOS, you would hope, right? So the game just looks better. The only problem, obviously, is the fact that this is the only Eye of the Beholder game for the console. Door locked behind us for some reason. I'm going to avoid as much as possible pressing these thingies here because we can take some fireballs to the face here. Okay. So another locked door. Let's check this one out first. So what do we have here? Buttons. These buttons looks more like light switch than a button. Obviously, a light switch is a button, but I mean, the buttons from this game were usually like imperfections in the walls of all the levels. These are straight up buttons. I'm not going to press them yet. Let's check it out more here. Oh, I remember this place. We are not supposed to come in here. These pillars right here, do you guys remember that trap in the draw section in which we lost a bunch of items because every time we walked past it, we lost items? That's the same trap. I think we already probably lost something. Maybe like a potion. That potion that we saw probably is one of my potions. We are not supposed to pass through that route there. I remember when I was younger that bothered me so much. Whoa. Oh man. We ended up in the same spot that I didn't want to go. Damn it. Hopefully we didn't lose anything very important here. Alright, so this button, no sir. Oh, there you go. I unpressed it. Let's try the central one, see what happens. This part I don't remember, so I'm just winging it. Let's see. I don't know if that's the door we just been through, or if it's a new one. We teleported, obviously. Oh, I was so scared. I thought the beholder was going to show up. I froze for like a second. Seemed like an empty room. The ceiling's so weird, right? It looks like a bunch of holes, squarey holes, different from the round ones we've been dealing with the entire game. Alright, so the central one also didn't help. What? Again? This is so weird. So these buttons, like, they do two different things. Either they create a new path, or they teleport you. I saw the walls move here, so we got teleported, but these buttons do like two different things at once. So weird. Let's see. Going slow. Avoiding like pressure plates and stuff. The last thing we want is to like lose something important before fighting the beholder, you know? Oh man. Alright, so we came from this door here. So we have one on the left, one in the northwest, on the northwest, and one here. So that's safe. Actually, let me rest too. Priest took some damage. Okay. So I have no idea how to proceed here. I have no recollection of this section. I'm just afraid to like open a door and the beholder just jumps at us, you know? See? Okay. Oh, there he is. So, despite my traps, you petty hirelings of the Lords of Waterdeep managed to make it here after all. How unfortunate for you. How sad for me as well. How sad for me as well. I enjoyed. I read this completely wrongly. So, how unfortunate for you. Okay. How sad for me as well. Okay, so two different phrases. I enjoyed it immensely watching You fight my minions and stumble through my traps. Of course, I'm responsible for creating the traps, obviously. Just as I am responsible for creating the plan, he's like a James Bond villain, that will bring all of Waterdeep under my absolute control. You, of course, cannot be allowed to interfere with my brilliant plan. Surrender to me now, and perhaps I will grant you mercy. Oh man. Okay. Jesus. That was fast. I'm trying to move, and I'm stuck. I don't know what happened. Obviously I have to load here. I tried to move backwards, it did not work. We just stood there for some reason. I don't know if that's like a beholder skill, or if we... Clearly he has some type of like touch of death or something like that. But I need to be able to evade here first. Need to be able to move. The game is not letting me move here. There you go, now it worked. Oh, the door locked by itself for some reason. Let's see if we can rest here before. So since we've met the beholder here, I'm going to explain to you guys the methods that I used back in the day. There are 3 methods, 2 that we can use and 1 we cannot, or I will not. The one I want is cheesing. You can just cheese this boss. Since this is paused, I'm going to explain. Inside of this room here, where the beholder resides in this level, there's a spike trap, which is literally one of the many squares in the grid on the map, right? But if you are able to push the beholder into it, it kills him. So there are 2 ways to push him into it. You can cheese your way out of doing that, and you can use the wand. I'm going to explain the wand later. And you can also just kill him. So what you do is, because of his touch of death, you move around, you attack him sideways. The moment he turns to face you before he casts the spell, you just move around, you know, so he never hits you. So you can just hit and run, hit and run, hit and run, you know. And the cheesy way of doing it is basically you kind of manipulate the way the monsters move in the game, so you can kind of force him into the trap, you know, just by moving around. I'm not gonna do that, first because I don't know how to do that, and second because I don't like cheesing bosses and stuff if I don't have to, only if they are bugged or something like that. And the other way is with the wand. We need to find the wand here. I don't remember who has it. Frost. There's a wand that I don't remember if the dwarves gave us. I think the dwarves gave it to us when we got the prince back. The one has a unique name. The idea of the wand is going to push the beholder into the trap, you know. Actually fighting him for real, meaning like attacking and stuff, is very difficult because it kills everybody constantly. This one right here, Slivius. So I'm pretty sure the paladin can use this. Can't use this. Yes. So the only person that can use it is our mage. So unfortunately, she's going to have to be on the front lines here, which is very unfortunate. So let's do like this. There you go. So you guys are going to see, I need to find, I actually don't remember where in the room is it. There will be like several rooms behind this door here. We need to find the specific room in which I need to push the beholder into the trap. This might take a while. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it like correctly in the first try. I'm going to probably die a lot here. That's why I'm saving. But this is the coolest method, I think. Where are we? Oh my god. 100 damage. That's crazy. What's this? Oh my god, no, no, no. Well, at least the main one we need to not die here is alive. Oh, that's a trap. So let's do it already. Come on. I'm stuck. I'm trying to move. It's not working. There you go. Did it! There it is! Down goes the beholder, huh? I was able to do it. So as the party picks through the remains of Xanathar's body, a teleporter triggers about them. As Xanathar's lair fades from view, everyone prepares for battle and thinks, what now? A stately marbled room fades in around the party. 2 stone columns flank a large throne. I'm not going to be able to read this fast enough, so that happened. Public hall. Oh, the leader of the city. So the dungeons under Waterdeep are free now. There it is. These are probably, yes, to prove that we kill him. Part of the remains of Xanathar. You have defeated Xanathar and saved Waterdeep from his evil. Paladin's son is his name. His funny name. We were wise to pick such talented and resourceful adventurers as our agents. For today, let thee be proclaimed the heroes of Waterdeep, and let all of you all know of your brave deeds. I'm trying to read fast. Alright. There it is. Unfortunately, like 4 guys died in the final battle, but that's okay. Congratulations on your successful quest. There it is. I was expecting to like do the whole thing of pushing the beholder wrongly several times. I was going to save inside the sanctum, so I could just constantly keep trying, you know. But turns out it worked in the first try. Kinda worked, right? I pushed him, he pushed back, killed 2 more dudes. In the end, I think only the girl survived. The mage and the rogue, I think. I have to take a look at the footage. But that's it. You can also fight him normally, which is way harder and more annoying. It will take like an hour to do it correctly. Many tries. Or you can do the same thing I did, but by cheesing his movement, so he kind of walks into the trap by accident, you know. I'm happy I used the wand. I like using the wand because it makes sense. You do all those favors for the dwarves, and then they give you the wand. That is basically the problem solver, the way you are going to deal with the final boss, you know. So if you did the whole thing, the bunch of quests that you can do for the dwarves, brought the prince back, heal the king and all that stuff, you get the wand, and with the wand you can then finish off Xanathar. So I think it makes like RPG wise it makes sense, you know. It's like the end result of a bunch of quests that led into that moment, you know. So I like the idea of using the wand that we were given because we did a bunch of stuff for them, and with the wand we can kill Xanathar, you know. So basically that's it, guys. This is Eye of the Beholder and Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, depending on the day of the week you ask me. One of the two is my favorite game of all time. Sometimes I think it's Eye of the Beholder, other times I think is Vampire, but it's always one of the two for completely different reasons. But I love both games, and I'm very happy that I was able to play them in their entirety for the channel, and I'm happy that I was able to finish both. And now that this playthrough is also finished, we finished Zelda recently this week. So we started on the channel Resident Evil 4 Randomizer, which is one of our playthroughs. So because this one finished too, so I'm going to start another one. So we are going to have 2 games again on the channel at the same time. So one obviously is Resident Evil. I already started this one, and thank you, by the way, if you watched even a second of that video. And the next game I'm going to play to replace Eye of the Beholder that we just finished is going to be Baldur's Gate 2 Dark Alliance. I think I talked about it during the playthrough, right? About the Otyughs or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce that in English, so I apologize. I'm not sure if Illithid is the correct way to say the name of that creature either, so you know, I'm still learning English. I'm still, you know, testing to see what works and what doesn't. But so we are going to play Resident Evil 4 Randomizer, and we are going to start pretty soon Baldur's Gate 2 Dark Alliance, the Steam version. So I had this game on PS2, so I played it a lot, and I was very happy when Black Isle, I think is the name of the developer, they brought the game back for Steam. So they brought the first one, and then there was not a huge demand, but there was demand for the second one, which is way better than the first, to be brought in for PCs and to the Steam store too. So I bought the game in the Steam store just so we could play it on the channel. It's a game that I like very, very much. It's more of an action RPG type of game, differently from this one. So thank you very much if you watched even a second of any of my videos in this playthrough. This is a great game. If you never played it, play it. If you just stumbled upon this video because this is the last one of the series, play it in its entirety. It's a pretty good game. It's one of the best RPGs ever made, easily, and I think the best of its kind, the best like grid-based, party-based dungeon crawler that exists, in my opinion. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.